This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Jade Empire. In the last episode, we finally escaped, or I guess escaped. We left the little training thing there, but we found out that Dawnstar has been taken by Gao the Lesser. She probably got jumped from behind because, well, right, she knows all about fighting and everything like that. So that coward has taken her, and we've got to chase after her, help her out. She's our childhood friend. We can't just can't abandon her. So anyway, I think did we? I'm trying to remember.
I suppose you are looking for Dawnstar.
Yeah, I know about that. Did I ask her all the questions? I'm trying to remember now. Ooh, would she be inspiring?
Don't you think that there's more important things than practice right now? Suddenly everything feels so real.
Oh, you don't want to fight? I mean, that would just kind of make me distract me from everything. I'm trying to remember because I record these like once a week, so sometimes I forget like little details. Like, did I ask her like all the questions from before? I think I asked her about like Master Lee. Did I ask her about ghosts?
Other than
no. Okay, she said Dawnstar is more of a.
And Master Lee accepts Dawnstar's ability to see and sense things others can't. If he believes her, then how could I believe otherwise?
Oh, maybe I started the conversation and didn't finish it because some of that feels familiar. So sorry for being a little. I forgot to look over. Maybe I should have looked over my old videos before recording to be a bit more professional. Whatever. What do ghosts look like?
That was my first question when I started hearing these rumors. Apparently they can look just like us, though possibly pale and faded. Some ghosts have been around a long time, and apparently they begin to change. They grow distant from their bodies and become more monsters than people. The scary thing is that a lot of the stories I've been hearing are about these old ghosts. The ones that look like monsters. It just doesn't make sense.
They're more machine now than man. Oh, I mean, they're most ghosts now than men. Tell me more about Dawnstar's sensitivity.
From what I understand, Dawnstar is very sensitive to magic and to the spirits we call ghosts. She sees things that others can't. Sometimes she knows things that she shouldn't. I really can't say if it's intuition or something else.
Intuition or something else. How would you have intuition and seeing and talking to ghosts? Where does ghosts come from?
According to the stories, ghosts are usually people whose souls are trapped in this world, either by circumstance or because they won't let go of their old lives. The thing is, those circumstances are very rare, and you never heard about ghosts 10 years ago. Now everyone's talking about them. It's like something has happened, and people aren't leaving this world like they should be. Either that or it's mass hysteria, but I can't believe that explanation.
Okay, I think that's as far as I got because that sounds familiar. So okay, I think that's it then because I think. Did we ask her about? Let's see. I think we asked her about Master Lee. Yeah, I think I even asked her about that.
Are
didn't
you
I?
sure she isn't off by herself somewhere? She's always been so moody. I'm sorry, but I haven't heard or seen anything odd.
Dawnstar's moody? Huh.
Everyone's here except Gao, and he has no place here anymore. He seemed to be in a hurry as he was packing, though. Come to think of it, he was muttering threats under his breath. That's just Gao, so I didn't think anything of it.
That sounds... Okay. Well, I'm going to assume... Sorry for that, folks.
Goodbye.
I'm going to assume I talked to Lee about everything, so hopefully I got our conversation, because I don't want to spend so long in an episode doing the same thing I did at the ending of the last episode, so...
Everyone's shouting that Dawnstar is missing. She's more responsible than most of us, which makes her running off all the more concerning.
I don't suppose you'd care, though. Other people are just pieces to move about a game board in your eyes. In a way, I hope you don't find her for her own good.
Hey, now, just because I might have caused a permanent injury for the rest of your days doesn't mean you have to look so unkindly to me. Rude.
I've heard that Dawnstar is missing. Given the way you treat some of us, I'd almost be surprised if you cared. But I'm not going to hold a grudge if you need my help. If anyone can find her, it's you.
Huh, well, I'm glad you can, like, look past yourself and realize that I'm awesome. Even though I treat you like shit. Sorry. Okay. I want to ask you about Dawnstar's disappearance.
I'm not sure I know anything that will help.
God, you're worthless.
With the exception of Gao, everyone is here. Come to think of it, he gathered his things awfully quickly after he was expelled.
Didn't someone already tell us that basically Gao kidnapped her, or did I spoil things too soon? I could have swore someone told me that he captured her, yet all these other people go, oh, she must be missing. It's like, no, I think someone says he took her with him, or something like that. How many paths to the village are there?
By foot there is only one path, and it leads down to the swamps. I have never gone that far.
Oh, good, the swamps. Yeah, I tried to build a castle there once, and then
I'll answer what I can.
that sank into the swamp. And then I tried to build a second castle. That burnt down, then sank into the swamp. But we built a third castle, and it stayed. You probably don't care about that. Since you're here, I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Did I think I asked him about that, but I'll ask him again.
He is one man and guides his students well. My last school had 2 masters who feuded all the time. It made learning very difficult.
Huh. Yeah, remember that for later. If we remember. Even I might forget about it. Master Li told me he was the Emperor's brother.
You must be making up stories. This is a joke you play on new students. I'm from the Imperial City. I know what happened to the Emperor's brothers.
Do you know? Do you? I mean, my old-time master told me we must believe everything he says. Tell me about the Emperor's brothers.
The Emperor lost both of his brothers, son Li, the glorious strategist, and son Qin, the Hand of Heaven, when he cured the land of drought. It was a great sacrifice to make.
Ah, but our master says he was Son Li. Master Li, Son Li. Who knew that was the connection? Could there have been a mistake?
I don't think so. I doubt the Emperor would have been fooled. It's not really worth considering.
Let's go back to the other questions.
All
right. What do you people capital think of the Empire?
It's funny, but I still want to look over my shoulder. I have to remember that we are a long way from the ears of the Lotus Assassins.
Lotus Assassins? Did the game already tell us who those are? I know who they are, but why would you be worried about the Lotus Assassins?
They're the Emperor's personal guardians. In the Imperial City, they watch everyone and everything, looking for those who would question the course of the Empire.
Ah, well, there you go. Personal guard to the Emperor. The King under the sun. Why are people questioning the direction the Empire is taking?
The Lotus Assassins visit people who ask a lot of questions. The Emperor hasn't been seen much recently. His advisors run things. They're not gentle.
Huh, the glorious King under the sun is not doing his job? But I thought he was picked by heaven. What a lazy asshole. Do you know anything about rumors of ghosts?
There's already enough darkness without making up stories about shadows, in my opinion. And try Lynn. She seems very interested in the ghosts.
Yeah, we already talked to her. She's a bit flaky. What can you tell me about places other than here?
I'm no map maker, but I know the basics of the way the Empire is laid out. What do you want to know?
It's kind of funny that now that he's talking about us, now that even though he mentions the fact that we were total dick to him, but now we can ask him the questions from earlier. So, tell me about the Imperial City.
It's a beautiful place to grow up. The brightest minds, the most noble houses, all the greatest warriors gather there. It's truly the most vibrant place in the world.
I guess people would say the same thing about most modern cities. Most, not all. There's a few crap holes, especially in my country that I live in. Sounds like you miss it.
I'm glad to be here, don't get me wrong. Two Rivers, though, is very peaceful. I'm used to a more hectic pace, I think. It's taking me some time to adjust.
It's like in real life when people move from the city to the country, they don't know how to slow down because it's a bit different out there. While if those in the farmlands or whatever come into the city, they don't realize it doesn't take them long to realize that it's all go 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 go. Especially if you go to a place like New York. How do you like this area?
Two Rivers is quiet, subdued. This province has a lot of rich agricultural land. Actually, fields cover pretty much everything south of the Great Southern Forest.
What do people from the city tend to think of this area?
They consider farmers uneducated rustics, though they'd use less polite terms. They'd change their tune if they could see such a skilled tutor as Master Li out here.
Yeah, it's like real life. The same thing. Most people think ill of country folk, and sometimes vice versa. Did I ever ask about the Imperial City?
It was a beautiful place.
Yeah. Okay. Hear about the rest of the Empire.
The Empire is divided into 4 massive provinces. This area, largely agricultural, is the Golden Delta. To the north lies the Seat of Heaven, which holds the Imperial City. In the prosperous east, you can find port cities like the Phoenix Gate. To the west lie the hills of the 6 Holy Scrolls. I know little about those 2 provinces, though.
Jeez, what's up with your like just over the top exaggerated names? Like, this is the glorious heavenly seat, you know. Well, I guess they're trying to make, you gotta do something with your humdrum lives. You gotta make every other place you live in seem like just a spectacle to the eye.
Answer what I can.
Then again, this is a fantasy game, so why, you know, people do it in fantasy books all the time. So, I guess that's it. See you later, dude.
Goodbye. I hope you find Dawnstar.
Despite you hating my guts, well, maybe not hating my guts is the word, but he finds me quite not a very nice guy. All right, let me talk to Smiling Mountain.
I heard about Dawnstar. Perhaps I can help in some small way. Fendo received some essence gems and passed a few along to me. They may be of use to you.
Let's see, I could do some training after. I may not be back for a while. What kind of additional? Don't need to spar with anyone now that we've done that thing. Don't really need to ask about the school. That's just I don't think he has any new training as far as I'm aware of.
Let's see what you can.
Oh, for buying stuff, right? Never mind. Let's see. You can get +1 mind, spirit, body. Really, you don't need to buy this stuff. I mean, you can if you really want to. I mean, actually, none of this stuff is really required. I mean, yeah, the stuff that Shining Mountain gets, cannot be bought later on, unfortunately. Just to not really spoil anything, but things are going to change eventually. These you can buy at other places, but you get better ones later, so it's not really required to do that.
Yes, training. For some time now,
I don't think he has anything new. Okay. We don't need. Oops. Nope. I didn't mean to. Nope. No. Get out of here. I don't want to talk to you, fat man.
Good luck,
No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. Oh, he said, hope you can find Dawnstar or whatever. I'm like, all right, I will. All right, so we got to find her. I'm hoping I'm not spoiling things by saying, well, you know what? It's pretty it's pretty obvious that Gao kidnapped her. I mean, even if the game didn't say so, which I could swore someone said that
Ghost didn't take Dawnstar. She talks about stuff like that a lot.
Maybe Master Lee was the one who suggested it before he ran off. Because, yeah, I swear someone says that Dawnstar was... Oh, no, maybe it's because when someone said Gal... I think, actually, previous episode, I think someone said something about Gal, like, dragging a huge-ass sack out of the city or something like that. And Dawnstar was gone, too. It was like, I wonder what happened, so... I mean, not everything BioWare does is like super secret or not obvious and all that other stuff, you know. Sometimes you can see certain things coming. Not that they're trying to, but you know what I mean. Although it might be the fact that I've read like, you know, a crap ton of fantasy over the years, you know, well, just fiction in general. So, not saying I can't see every single twist coming, but, you know, if people use the same tried and true tropes, you kind of, whoa.
I couldn't believe it. He killed him with a single blow and laughed as this poor boy gasped his last.
You! Gao the Lesser did this. He was dragging some sort of sack and this boy challenged him.
Oh, wait, wasn't that guard guy who was like, we kept trying to get to leave or something like that? Oh, man. I kind of feel bad I made fun of him. Huh. Well, too bad. I guess he wasn't strong enough. Why did he kill student C-Pat? Or Saipat?
This brave young man stopped Gao and demanded to know what he was carrying.
Gao just laughed at him and tried to walk on by, but the student challenged him. Gao just shrugged, turned, and killed this poor boy in one blow.
So he used fire magic on him. Huh. We knew that one day the Fire Nation would attack. So the one time C-Pat, or Saipat, or however you pronounce it, finally stands up or gets some cojones, he gets killed for it. Is that apropos to real life? If he went to the gate, maybe I could catch him. What was in the sack?
I couldn't say. It was awfully large and looked heavy, but I was watching from a ways away. We didn't want to get close to that murderer.
We hid out of sight as Gao went toward the gate out of town.
God, you all are cowards. You let that kid get killed and you didn't even try to stop him just because he has a gun or a magic gun. You know, could it have been a person?
Possibly, but we were too far away to say for sure. If you really want to know, go catch that fiend. He was headed for the gate out of town.
Did you notice how like some of the NPCs will use similar animations and styles? Yeah, that scene right there where the two lasers do the exact same animation at the exact same time. I mean, I don't mind it really. Just sometimes you have to save corners, especially if it's an NPC you're never going to see again. I can understand them just reusing certain animations there. So, okay. If he went to the gate, maybe I could still catch him.
Gao was in a rush, but you might be able to catch him still.
Be on your guard if you truly mean to pursue him. Gao's mad with rage as this poor lad learned too late.
Yeah, SciPat or CPAT. I'm gonna just say SciPat. That sounds more part of it is dead. No. You gave us some exposition at least. That was good. Yeah, I don't think anyone else. You don't say anything, do you?
I don't hear Gao.
No.
You must
I
have
don't.
run off.
I was just seeing if there's any new people popped up or anything like that. Kind of like that one time where you could fight Gao's like minions earlier.
There you are. I've been hoping you would wander by.
Well, I was going to pass by you eventually.
Has gone missing. So sad. Very sad indeed. More importantly, my stock has arrived. Braving roads dangerous with ghosts and bandits. A caravan runner just dropped off a load of supplies. What can I do for you?
Oh, finally you get your stock after I actually kind of need it. I want to ask about Dawnstar's disappearance.
I haven't seen or heard anything. Someone else might have time to track you students, but I don't.
You know, Gao just passed right by you. Whatever. Did you see Gao pass by you? He murdered another student.
Had I spotted the boy, I certainly wouldn't have let him go by after something like that. That's just not right, killing off one of my customers.
Well, at least we know your priorities are intact. Your only concern is that you lost a potential customer.
Of course not. I know there's more at stake. Someone will have to pay for the memorial, for flowers, and... yes, I see what you mean. Very sad. Come to think of it, I did hear something odd, like someone was carrying a load and not enjoying it. Maybe you should ask Gu Jin. He always watches me like a hawk. Why not others?
So he's carrying a load and not enjoying it. I don't think most people like carrying loads don't enjoy it. How many exits from the village are there?
Only one, but it passes by the swamps. You don't want to travel through there alone. Too many outlaws make their home in that marsh.
Well, if it's the only way to save Dawnstar, I'll go through any swamp or sea. Gotta save that precious best friend of ours. I've had some other questions.
If you wish, what do you want to know?
Although it's kind of surprising you didn't see Gao, because if you look to your left or behind the main character here, you could tell that's where the guy got killed. I think you saw him. No, I know that you have to cram the city together, even though the town's probably bigger than that. But I want to ask about, actually, I think we asked him about the village and all that. So what do you have for sale?
I just received some new items, a rare delivery that made it through. Some gems that you may be interested in. Have a look for yourself.
Conveniently, the gems we are needing. Well, actually, we don't actually need any of these. Yeah, we got your... now you can buy it. I think the game's already given us intuition or charm or whatever, but yeah, now you can buy gems that improve your personality, certain personality charms or whatever. So it just depends on your playstyle, how you want to do it. As far as I know, I think there's very rare instances where certain decisions will get you a specific reward over the other. It's just supposed to be it's all about intent. Obviously, if you're playing open palm, closed fist, you're probably gonna more likely use intimidation. And if you're open palm, you're most likely gonna use charm. And then if you're kind of in the middle, you'll probably use intuition. So, but whatever you want to do. But no, we don't need any of these. Not really. I usually save my money for end game stuff because there's a lot of stuff you don't technically need for quite a while. I forgot if there's anything up this way. Some stuff gets added in certain areas when the plot goes to the next section, but no, okay, nothing here. Let's talk to Ooh, got some dudes over there, but we don't want to talk to them yet. Let's talk to Gujin first and get some info.
You look like you have something on your mind. What's the matter?
Did you see Gao pass by here? He was a murderer! Anyway, Gao has killed a student, and now Dawnstar is missing.
Gao killed someone? And I let him go past here without questioning him? I'm an old fool. I wished I'd looked to see what he was dragging. He was heading towards the gate. The only place he could get to on foot is the swamp. That bog is full of bandits, and who knows what else. Despite that, it still seems the most likely place. He'll be slowed down by that load. You could still catch him if you hurry.
Slowed down by the load. Yeah, you can... yeah, what good are you, Gujin, if you didn't stop him with this old man? No, yeah, you still have a chance to change out your weapon if you really want to do the sword instead. It's really play style, really. It's not like one weapon's better than the other, it's just how it... I guess technically the sword's probably better play for most beginners than the staff is, but the staff has range, so, yeah. Anyway, there's no need. I need to find Gao.
Good luck to you.
Alright, well, we gotta chase after Gao. Everything's built up, alright. Anyway, who are you dorks? You look familiar.
It's a bit of a shame what happened to the guard here. The fool got in the way of Gao the Lesser. The young master thought you might come after him, so he left us here to slow you down. You were lucky against those bandits, but we're not so easy to push around.
The bandits? You think you're better than the bandits? I'm gonna crush you and throw you into the wind. Let's see. Oh, and that poor guard got killed. The guy we, blackmailed into giving us some extra money. Now he's dead. I wonder if he has all that any extra change on him. Just stand aside. My quarrels with Gao, not you, man. You need a lot more. You need a lot more men to even break my stride. Intimidation and the others are still sore from the thrashing I gave them when they were drunk. Yeah, the others are still sore from the thrashing I gave them when they were drunk.
You aren't even scared, are you? Trained soldiers threatening you and you aren't even blinking. No wonder Gao the Lesser didn't want to face you. If you want to go after him, just go. It's not worth fighting with you.
Bye, you worms. Oh, the guy's alive. Oh, I thought he was dead.
Oh, my head feels like a war drum, and the battle did not go in the Empire's favor. What happened? I was speaking with Gao, that spoiled little noisy cricket. He hit me without cause.
You know, the whole point of you is to guard the place from people going in and out. And the one guy you don't want to let out, you let out. Ugh. God, I was kind of almost hoping you died. I mean, no, good, you're alive. Yeah. You're lucky to be alive. Gao murdered a student on his way back. Are you sure you didn't hit your head ducking too fast? Some guard you are, can't protect yourself. Yeah, some guard you are, can't protect yourself.
It came from nowhere. He was dragging a sack, and I asked him if he needed help. He said no, just the key to the gate, and then he conjured this ball of flame around his hand. I don't really remember what happened next. I might have passed out. No one's ever threatened me before.
Didn't I threaten you early? Yeah, whatever. Where could he have gone? Did you at least see where he went?
There's only one place he could have gone if he left the village. The path leads past the fields to the swamps. What did he do? Why would he resort to attacking me just to leave the village?
He kidnapped Dawnstar. Never mind, just let me pass.
You're on his trail, are you? All right, get moving. He has a head start, but there's only one path. I don't know why he did what he did, but I hope you put him in his place. Good luck.
Yep, and we get experience. You can get experience for fighting the dudes, or you can get experience for talking your way out of the situation. So, yeah, I like the fact that you get experience either way. I don't know if you get more for one or the other. I think it's the same. You might get a slight benefit for talking your way out of a situation just because you put the points into it. Just to let you know before you leave, no spoilers or anything, but you can't buy anything else after this. This is a no turning back spot at this point. At least, well, I guess technically it's not. I think you can still go back for a little while, but I prefer to just go on after this point. So, buy whatever you want, get Smiling Mountains techniques, gems if you need them, which I don't think you really need them, but hey, if you want to, you want to. Anyway, on to the next part. To the swamps! We must save Dawnstar from Gal the Lesser. Hopefully he doesn't ruin our purity. And unfortunately, in any fiction, you never know what will happen to a lady that gets captured. Although Gal seems like the sort that wouldn't resort to that type of... I mean, maybe when he got to his place, but he probably wouldn't do it in the middle of the swamp. So I think we can keep... I think Dawnstar's purity can be kept intact until we can find her. Obviously, her being safe and sound is good and cool as well, but you know what I mean, right? I'm not a terrible person. Well, actually, my character is, so there you go. All right, we got to chase after them, so we got to worry about lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! All right, let's see. Let's level up here. Let's see. Actually, what is? Hold on. Conversation skills, intimidation, of strength and body, or strength and body, spirit and body. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. For magic, yeah, magic's always good. So, all right, we'll do. I was like. Well, I mean, depending on your playstyle, sometimes I would just do a lot of mind and chi because, you know, heal, slow down, but because I'm trying to do intimidation, I'll... that looks good. I think I want to save that. I actually tend to save a lot of my points for later in the game. Okay. That was interesting. Oh, I don't even know if... Oh, I can barely hear that. There we go. It's just kind of a little delayed. Huh. Looks like someone's getting threatened or something? Ho ho.
Who's there?
What the? Oh, maybe I didn't even want to fight these guys. Well, anyway. Combat! Nope. Oh, he's got the... Ow, ow! I can't see that. Okay, what do we got here? I need... Alright, let's see if I can get... Let's see if I can get the... There we go! Yeah, see what I did there? It's called, what's the game called again? It's, anyway, if you do a certain set of moves, you can, basically cause a reaction to occur. It doesn't do this with, like, certain bosses, but if people have a certain health, basically what I did is I just strong attacked with my support ability, Heavenly Wave here, like so. And then we strong attack with our regular attack, and boom! It depends on what support ability or whatever you do. They'll drop specific orbs. So you don't have to do that, but it's suggested to do that if you're having trouble, like, or if you're running out of orbs, or if you need a little bit of extra, like, HP or whatever. Ooh, Flawed Mount Gem. We'll click that later because it's free. Oh, we got a spirit font right here, just hidden away. Obviously, we'd have to do it after the fight. So if you the game, for a good deal of this, we're still kind of technically in the tutorial area, so the game is a little bit more free with like a lot of its okay, we still have another, 3 slots. This one's a spirit gem plus 1 spirit. Cool, good. All right, let's talk to the that merchant dude.
She's gone. They took her away, my beautiful Fen, my flower of the fields. Please, my name is Hing, and you must help me. My Fen is so delicate, she will chafe under a bandit's yoke.
Oh. Bandits. Oh, well, man, we'll try to... Wait a minute. I was about to act like an open palm, dude. I'm a closed fist, man. Go save your own wife, dude. I mean, if she's that important to you. Anyway, so tell me what happened. Your concerns do not interest me. Move aside. I've lost someone as well. Did you see anyone else with them? Your concerns do not interest me. Move aside.
You have not felt her charms upon your soul. Fine, be on your way. But please, if you see my Fen, my flower of the fields, get her away from those bandit mongrels. They'll work her to death, I know it. Or eat her. Or worse. I can't leave this place without her.
Good lord, are these guys cannibals? What's wrong with them? Holy crap. Well, I mean, I'm not a big fan of cannibals. Maybe we should go help this dude find his Fen. Man, and work her to death? Oh, wow, that is gruesome terminology there, dude.
I've been hunted by far worse than you.
Who is that badass? Uh-oh. He's ready for a fight.
Hold your attack, young student. I am not your enemy. This was a misunderstanding.
Oh. Well, wait. How'd you know I was a student? What the... You act like you know me. I've never seen you before. Could you be another bandit? Keep your distance. You fight without mystery. Why should I trust you? Well, I don't care about the mercy part, but you could be just another bandit. Keep your distance.
I am no bandit. Stay on your guard if you want, but I have no desire to test your training. I passed through your village once or twice. I've seen your skill. My name is Zhu. I have been called Sagacious Zhu, if you prefer a title. It's a name I share with the first emperor, Sagacious Tien.
Oh yeah, Sagacious Tien was the first emperor. Sagacious Zhu, huh? Oh, are you that creepy like man who just like a hermit or whatever that kind of went in and out of the village? Huh. So that's who you are. Well, I guess it makes sense that maybe you'd be able to fight off these guys if you live out here by yourself. But what does Sagacious Zhu have to tell us about Dawnstar? Will we ask for his assistance and help in the fair maiden? Find out next time in the next episode of Jade Empire. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.